Philadelphia and blessings. Today I'm here to discuss two very important things to me. One, being a disabled pagan and conjure worker. And two, is Project Self-Love. Growing up, I was not in the most accepting families. My family, you were either beautiful or smart. They preferred you being beautiful, but growing up I didn't fit into that category in my family. So I strive to sharpen and mold my mind to the best of my ability, to be the smartest and to achieve as much as I possibly could. I always was a big person. As we can see, I still am a big person. I'm happy with the way I am. I've molded myself around what I look like, and it has really helped me as a pagan. But one step further, in 2001, in the middle of my master's, I lost my kidneys. In a matter of 2 weeks, I lost total kidney function. And I was a priest that had many followers. I would have rituals of up to 50 people. And then, all of a sudden, people stopped coming around. People looked like the gods have forgotten me, or the gods have cursed me. And I really started reflecting and seeing what happened to me. Where am I spiritually? And I realized the gods didn't forget me. They wanted me to see another aspect of the world. Growing up, I grew up in a upper middle class family. So I always had a silver spoon in my mouth. I didn't have to want for anything. We would go to the country club pool. But in 2001, that all changed. I went from soaring up to falling down. And that falling down really helped me reflect. It made me see people as different. It made me notice that everybody had a story. Everybody was beautiful. That no one should be thrown away. Being disabled, we've been special in paganism for quite a while. You'd have the warriors out, and you'd have the females out in the field. But the disabled, they weren't thrown away. A lot of them became seers and healers because they were walking that spirit fence. They walked the fence beyond, I am mortal, but yet I have experienced sickness and death. So you walk that spirit fence. And I'm proud of a lot of things. If you notice the large stretch marks here and on my neck, as I said, I lost my kidneys in 2 weeks. So they hit me with large amounts of prednisone, which caused these huge stretch marks overnight. I asked the doctor about them if we could change them. And he said, no, you're just going to have to go around looking striped. So I had to deal with it. The second thing, a lot of dialysis patients are afraid of all the scarring, and it really hurts their lives. Notice the scar right here? This scar was where they put in a port so I could first do dialysis. That first night of dialysis, they took 50 pounds of fluid off my lungs. These ports aren't very healthy, so they decided to move it to an AV fistula. Notice the scars on my arm. Notice this area. These are track marks for where they stuck the needles to do dialysis. Finally, on my birthday, of course, I lost the use of this fistula, and they put this fistula in. Notice how it is big, and maybe you can see it pulsing. When I first lost my kidneys, I was speaking about Yoruban diaspora, and I was very intimidated because people would always look at that and be like, "What is that? What is that?" But now I've grown to love it. It is something that shows that I'm a survivor, that I have triumphed over this illness and have not let it take control of who I am. Project Self-Love is really important to me. Not only because I want to show bigger people you can be beautiful. People will love you. Yes, there's going to be those people who are like, "Oh, look at him, that fat guy showing." You know what? Don't worry about them. There's people who out there who love you and who respect you. Disabled people. You are not broken. You can still find love. You can still find people out there who care for you and who want you and who love you in a physical, in an emotional, and of course, the gods never forgot you. The gods are there. The gods are loving you. The gods have just brought you on another path. Today I am wearing the Aliques of Obatala. Obatala is the Orisha of the disabled. He looks after them and cares for them. So even when you think no one is there for you, always remember the divine are there to help you and to guide you. And there's always somebody there looking out for your best interest. Remember that love is very important. And to love your body because it's the only body you have. This is the only thing that you have one of on this earth. So love it, live it, let it be part of you, let it be you, let it show the world every great thing you are. I was inspired to do Project Love, Project Self-Love by the fabled Phoenix. I will post his link on the descriptions down there. Please, go out and love yourself. And if you feel like it, join Project Self-Love, just to show everybody that it's okay to be who you are. You don't have to be the model figure. You are beautiful just the way you are. Blessings on you. Blessings on your house. Ase, Papa O. Project Self-Love.